The war was over. Titans imprisoned. Giants turned to dust. Typhon sealed beneath molten stone. At last, the world stood still. For the first time since creation, there was silence. Not peace, but potential. From the smoking remnants of chaos, something new would rise. Olympus had survived, and it was time to rule. Zeus stood alone atop the world, king of gods, master of sky and thunder. But the throne was cold. Power meant nothing without order. He looked down at the fractured world below, and in his heart, he felt the burden of creation. Olympus would not be a fortress. It would be a beacon, a crown not of dominion but of balance. He summoned his siblings, Poseidon from the depths, Hades from the shadows, Hera from the hearth, Demeter from the wild fields, and Hestia, flame of the home. Together they formed the first council of Olympus, not a court of tyranny, but a circle of domains, each god a keeper of something sacred. Poseidon took the seas, his trident calming the waves, shaping the coastlines. Hades claimed the underworld, cloaking the dead in silence and dignity. Hera became the matron of marriage, her voice echoing through family and oaths. Demeter breathed into the soil and crops bloomed where none had before. And Hestia lit every hearth, giving warmth to gods and mortals alike. And so Olympus rose. Not just a place, but a living presence. Palaces of silver and gold wove themselves into the clouds. Towers of ivory reached into the stars. It was more than architecture. It was the spirit of the new world. For every law, a pillar. For every promise, a flame. Olympus was no longer refuge from war. It had become the heart of divine purpose. The god brothers stood before a globe of the world. To maintain order, they drew lots to divide the cosmos. Zeus claimed the sky. Poseidon took the seas. Hades accepted the underworld. None would rule over the other, but each would bear the weight of eternity in his own domain. Thus, balance was born of fate. And from the soil, new life stirred. Prometheus, the titan who defied Olympus, had shaped mankind. Though punished, his creation remained. Zeus watched them closely. Fragile but curious. Small but persistent. They built fires, learned the stars, spoke names to the winds. The gods had forged the universe, but these mortals, they would give it meaning. With dominion came law. Zeus forged unbreakable oaths. The river Styx would bind all divine words. Hades created judges to weigh mortal souls. Hera blessed unions. Demeter set the rhythm of seasons. Even gods were now subject to time, roles, and rules. Olympus was no longer above consequence. It had become part of the world's rhythm. But even in peace, shadows lingered. The gods were powerful, and they knew it. Some began to crave devotion, others, recognition. Mortal voices sang their names. Temples rose like mountains. Sacrifices burned at dusk. Olympus looked down, and for the first time, pride stirred in divine hearts. Hubris was born. Still, Olympus stood. A divine chorus of flame, thunder, wave, and wind. Each god unique, each story unfolding. Their reign was far from perfect, but it was magnificent. From chaos had come harmony. From war, wisdom. And from the ashes of titans and monsters rose the age of gods. From chaos came Olympus. And from Olympus came the world.